This video has been made to inform you about the Heavitree and Whipton Active Streets trial. It will cover key information about what the trial is, how it's being introduced, the next steps of the trial, and how you can provide feedback about the trial. Active streets are about making shorter distance journeys easier to walk, cycle, scoot or wheel through the installation of some of the filters shown in these images. By reducing through vehicular traffic volumes will be significantly reduced on residential roads, which makes streets more attractive and accessible, delivering social, environmental and economic benefits. The Active Streets approach fits with national objectives to boost walking and cycling and to address health, congestion, air quality and noise issues. At a local level, increasing walking and cycling rates is a key priority in the Exeter transport strategy, and reducing carbon emissions through transport is a key objective of the Devon Carbon Plan. There are sometimes misconceptions about active streets. Active streets are not the removal of vehicular access to any property or restrictions on the destinations that people are able to travel to. They do not mandate that people must walk, cycle or use public transport, or install charges for entering or exiting certain areas. They also do not involve the surveillance of individuals' travel habits or carbon footprints. This project timeline shows how the Heavitree and Whipton Active Streets trial has been progressed over time. There has been consultation with the local community in November 2020, September 2021, and over the past year, and the Exeter Highways and Traffic Orders Committee voted for the implementation of the trial scheme in June 2023. The Heavitree and Whipton Active Streets trial is an 18-month trial of traffic filters across Heavitree and Whipton commencing in August 2023, put in place using an experimental traffic regulation order. The Heavitree and Whipton Active Streets trial will include the installation of physical traffic filters, such as planters and bollards, and bus gates, which use signage to prohibit vehicular traffic except for buses, emergency vehicles, and other exempt classes of vehicles. This map shows where each of the interventions will be or are already located, and how each area within Heavitree and Whipton can be accessed. The trial will have traffic filters on Ladysmith Road, St Mark's Avenue, Hamlin Lane, Whipton Lane and Bourne Road. There will be a bus gate consisting of a series of planters at the end of Ladysmith Road, with a gap leading onto Cummins Road and Park Road for buses and cycles. A traffic filter across St Mark's Avenue will prevent vehicles from driving through to Pinhoe Road. This visualisation shows the traffic filter and bus gate at the top of Ladysmith Road. There will be a turning head at the top of Ladysmith Road to allow vehicles to turn around. A traffic filter will also be installed between Hamlin Gardens and Wicks Road, creating safe pedestrian and cycling areas in the vicinity of the Hamlin Lane playing fields, Higher Cemetery and Ladysmith Junior and Infant Schools. This visualisation shows the traffic filter on Hamlin Lane. A bus gate will also be installed on Whipton Lane between the Whiteway Drive and George's Close Junction, and a traffic filter will be installed on Bourne Road near the Vaughan Rise Junction. At the top of this visualisation is the bus gate at Whipton Lane, and on the left is the traffic filter on Vaughan Road. Leaflets and flyers containing information about the trial have been posted to all residents in the Heavitree and Whipton area. Posters will also be displayed across the area with information about the trial. There will also be a number of in-person information events held in Heavitree and Whipton, where residents can ask questions to officers about the trial. The first two of these events will take place on the 25th of July between 4 and 7 p.m. at the Heavitree Park Life Hub, and on the 26th of July at Whipton Community Hall. In early August, the traffic filters and bus gates will be installed. This will also mark the start of the 6-month statutory consultation period, during which the public can provide feedback about the trial. There will be further information events in September 2023, details of which will be available on the project webpage. You might have some questions about the trial. We've produced a long list of frequently asked questions, including answers to the questions on the screen now. These are available on the Heavitree and Whipton Active Streets Trial webpage. This is the best place to visit to find answers to any questions you might have about the trial. To find out general information about the trial, visit the project webpage by searching devon.cc/Exeter Streets. This contains more detailed information about how the trial has been developed, where the traffic filters will be located, and as mentioned before, lots of FAQs. Information about the events in July and September will also be available on the webpage by clicking the Public Exhibition tab. Once the trial has begun in August, you can provide feedback on the trial through the Have Your Say tab on the webpage. Details of how to respond to this consultation and the associated experimental traffic regulation order documents will be provided here in due course. We can also post an information pack to people who may not be able to access this information online. If you have further questions that cannot be answered by the webpage, please email the project team at exeterstreets@devon.gov.uk, or you can call us on 0345 155 1004, and a member of the customer service team will be able to help you.